Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Now, I know that I haven't really been keeping up with the weekly updates. That's because we had the Spring Blossom event, and following that, we had the Kulftaroth event, which essentially meant that there wasn't really that much to inform you guys about when it came to weekly events. However, this week, we have a whole bunch of new limited bounties, which are actually pretty easy to do and complete relatively fast. We have a bunch of new events. One of those is going to be very good for making Zenny, and we have the Sakura costume from the Street Fighter crossover, which is going to join in with the Ryu costume that we already had. So let's talk about all of that stuff, and at the end of the video I will also give you guys a build if you guys want to do like a poison themed build around the Sakura costume because of that particular set bonus. So stick to the end if you guys want to get that, but let's get this started. So we have limited bounties, ecology survey, hunt fanged wyvern. So this is actually pretty easy because there's an event this week that I will tell you guys when that time comes in the video which event it is, because it's going to allow you not only to hunt the fanged wyvern but also to hunt the Radabon, which is the second quest that we have to do this particular week. And then we also have a general 8-star rank quest. It's just do quests that are 8 stars. This is fairly simple. And then finally we have the limited bounty, which is for completing everything. We're going to get our gold wyverian print as well as a silver egg. Now when it comes to events, the very first one is still Code Red, which is the quest that you need in order to get the Dante set. If you still haven't gotten your Dante set, you are still in time. This is also an 8-star quest, which means it also contributes towards your limited bounty of 8-star quests. However, if you don't need the Dante set, like do an easier quest just to get that out of the way. That is my personal advice. However, if you still need the Dante set, then go ahead and get this done. Then we got Flesh Cleave to Bone. Now, the reason this particular event is very useful this week is not only because you can get the low-rank materials of both Radabon and Odogodon if you still need those, but also because basically you get a Radabon as well as a Fanged Wyvern. They fight each other. It is a super easy quest. I did this with my Crimson Blur mixed set, which is Beast, just completely destroys both of them because it uses both ice damage as well as blast damage and just does this quest super fast. This is the easiest way of getting your two of your limited bounties, so that's one of the main reasons why that is there. Then we got the triple threat Throwdown. Once again, everybody knows that even though they say, oh, this quest is all about getting your decorations, it's all about the money. Pick up your bandit mantle, beat the crap out of these monsters, get your money. Then we got Relish the Moment. Once again, the Tempered Pickle is back. If you guys haven't faced off against the Tempered Pickle yet, I would highly advise you to do so, even if just to see one of the most challenging hunts in the game at this point in time. Maybe dust off all of that gear that you got from Kulftaroth and get your ass to the Elder's Recess and beat the crap out of the Tempered Pickle. Hopefully, because it is still a pretty challenging quest. What you get for this particular event, though, is you are going to get a whole bunch of Stream Stones if you are lucky. Remember, Stream Stones is a random chance to drop, so you can get some, you can get none, you can get a ton of them. It is very RNG. However, stuff like luck and whatnot helps out, so my opinion is try to get yourself a solid group and go farming, because that's one of the best ways of getting Stream Stones. Just remember, you're going to have to do quite a few of these quests to get those Stream Stones reliably. Then we have a simple task, and this is actually not a quest where you go out and hunt. This quest is mostly just to get yourself those tier 2 tempered investigations. All you're going to be finding in the map are tracks. So just go there, get your tracks, get your tempered investigations if you're looking for tier 2s. Those tier 2s have also just recently been upgraded, which means they give out better rewards. So that's another thing that you might consider. Then if you head out into the Gathering Hub and speak over here with the Arena Lass, she is going to have a very special quest for you. As you guys can see, I'm already wearing my Sakura set. You can go to the challenges, and under challenges you will see at the very last page there is Empress in Full Bloom 1, 2, and 3. Consists of slaying a pink Rathian. As per usual, these particular quests are scaled for 2 players. Therefore, if you have friends, it is going to be a lot easier for you to farm this particular beastie. But if you do not have friends, it is also pretty easy to get it done, so don't stress too much about it. Anyway, the reason why there's 3 of these quests is only because it gives you a choice of which weapons you want to use. All of the weapons are going to be represented, so it's all about just picking and choosing which weapon you want and going with that. Now, my personal advice, if you guys happen to be doing this solo, is go ahead and take the Insect Glaive on Empress in Full Bloom 1, because essentially that particular insect glaive is lightning damage, which is one of the 2-star weaknesses of the pink Rathian. And to top it off, there are no potions in this particular arena encounter, and with the insect glaive you can shoot the Kinsect at the tail and heal yourself. So if you're struggling, insect glaive should get you to beat down this beastie with no problem whatsoever. Now, at the start of this video, I told you guys that I was going to be doing a build for the Sakura set, just in case you guys actually want to use this set and try to capitalize on the set bonuses that you get from Sakura. And this is what I came up with. So we got the Teroth Glaive Spew. You can basically use the Puke Insect Glaive instead if you don't have the Teroth Glaive Spew. It is essentially a poison glaive. And to top it off, I'm also using a poison Kinsect, the Kinsect that leaves dusts of poison. And then when it comes to gems, we got 2 grinder gems right here. Then we got a venom gem because I'm going to max out the poison. Then on Sakura's arms, I go for a sharp jewel just to make sure that we don't lose our sharpness quite as fast. The objective of this particular build is to stay in the air as long as possible. So sharpen up before you hit the air, which is why we also got the grinder jewels to make that faster. And then just hit the skies and never look back down. Then we got the flight jewel, increasing our jumping attack power by 10%. And we got 2 attack jewels. Now, something that I would change here is I would actually exchange one of the grinder jewels for another attack jewel if you happen to have it, because that would increase our affinity to 5%. But I'm not really focusing too much on affinity with this particular set. If we look at the finalized build right there, we got level 3 attack boost, level 3 poison attack, level 3 constitution, so that we can stay in the air for as long as possible. It actually synergizes quite well with the fact that Sakura's set by default has a stamina surge point. Then we got 2 latent power in the unlikely event that your fight lasts a little bit longer, which it might because, you know, it is not a particularly powerful set, but that will also reduce the amount of stamina consumption, thus allowing you to stay in the air even longer. And then we got Evade Window 2. I'm not really using Evade Window all that much because we're going to be in the air regardless. Speed Sharpening level 2 to keep that sharp buff up. Defense boost level 1, doesn't really make that much of a difference. Airborne for that additional damage. Resuscitate, which is actually good in the likely event you catch fire or get poisoned or whatever. Protective Polish, and finally the Pink Rathian Mastery, which is the set bonus that you get with the Sakura set, which increases the duration of poison. So basically, as you guys can see, I tried playing along the set bonus that we have here, getting us as much poison as possible. It's actually a pretty cool style, even though poison is not going to be dealing massive amounts of damage. I mean, let's face it, you're not really using this for speed kills. It's the Sakura set. You wouldn't really use the Ryu set for speed kills either. But it's a fun little play style. So if you guys want to use the Sakura set, why don't you give it a try? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my videos. Click the bell icon. Turn on notifications for all videos if you actually want to receive them. And I will see you guys in the next one.